Well, welcome to God's grand production, a sacred look behind the curtain of your life. What you thought was random, delayed, or denied was always divinely directed. Well, welcome to episode 11, the moment I almost died. Now, this one is personal. This is my own personal experience of, well, getting a peek on the other side of the veil. I didn't think it was my time, and yet it was. Everything slowed down. The world became quieter. The air felt heavier, and in a way I can't explain, I felt myself drifting. It wasn't loud. It was not dramatic. It was gentle, like someone pressing pause on the story I thought I was writing. My body was there, but I was somewhere else. I saw light, and I felt love. I heard things that didn't come from earth, and there was no fear, just a gentle knowing. A knowing that life was more than this moment. A knowing that something within me, my soul, was being reawakened. And when I returned, I wasn't the same. Because the time I almost died wasn't to scare me. It wasn't punishment. It wasn't random either. It was a spiritual intervention. Heaven pulled me aside to say, "You've forgotten who you are. You've strayed from your path. Let us show you what you came here for." And did they show me? And in that space between breaths, I remembered. I remembered that I am not this body. I am not my failures. I'm not the noise of this world. I am in I am divine intention wrapped up in this beautiful human skin. And from that moment on, I could never go back to sleep. Well, not spiritually, not emotionally, not mentally either. Because when you've touched eternity, your life becomes holy. Every word matters. Every breath matters. And every person, oh my gosh, every person matters to you. And I came back with a mission, a message, a deeper clarity, so to speak, not just to live, but to awaken others. So you are all wrapped up in my mission, y'all. So if you've ever come close to death, to break down, to the edge of giving up, just simply know this. You weren't being destroyed, you were being redirected. Your soul was being recalibrated in a sense. And in God's grand production, sometimes the scariest moments are the most sacred invitations to begin again. But this time, with full awareness of who you are. So embrace it and know that your purpose is being served. See you in the next one. This was another scene of God's grand production. And remember, just because you couldn't see it doesn't mean it wasn't being written in your favor.